So I was gonna do a, oh man, I was gonna do a like a gospel coalition type of thing, like what the church can learn from the show Stranger Things. And I never watched the show Stranger Things. I actually, it's funny because it's right up my alley. Like I'm an '80s kid, I'm a nerd. I played Dungeons and Dragons before, like so everything about it, and I like X-Files. It's kind of like an X-Files kind of thing too. Everything about it is like right up my alley, but I never watched it because I didn't have Netflix and I didn't want to pay for Netflix just to watch a show. But we got Netflix for free as part of a package, kind of just like a throw-in type deal. And so me and my wife over the last few weeks watched the entire series, and it's awesome. It's a really cool show. And so I was planning on doing what the church can learn from Stranger Things, but I ended up liking the show too much. And at the end, there was a great scene with this guy Jim Hopper. He's the chief of the small town. And it's such an awesome scene. He ends up, first of all, he ends up adopting this girl, and it's really cool. And then he ends up being the hero. He sacrifices his life to save his family, his friends, and his town. And there's this scene at the end where he's looking at this woman that they're kind of a team a little bit, and his face is beat up to a pulp. He's got blood just dripping down here, and he's basically he nods at her, basically telling her, flick the switch, and it's okay, I'm gonna die, but we have to do this. Like, if she flicks the switch and accomplishes what they need to accomplish, he's going to die. He knows that, and he just gives her the thumbs up, do it. And it's just such an awesome, it's too masculine to do a fake Gospel Coalition article about it. Let's just put it that way. I mean, because this guy, he's a brute. He's like how I imagine Nehemiah being. He's spitting up blood. He's got blood running down his beard, and he's just beat up to a pulp. You could see, and this is the picture right here. It's a little dark, but that's the situation. And that's where he tells her to essentially kill him to save everybody. And it's such an awesome thing. So I love this. I hope, metaphorically, I hope that when I pass to the next stage, when I go to sleep and then wake up and I'm with the Lord and I'm with, my brethren and all of that kind of stuff, I hope I go into the kingdom looking like this, like I essentially did everything I possibly could do and I'm beaten to a pulp, but I made it in, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. That's how I metaphorically hope I look. I want to be that kind of a soldier who, pays the price kind of thing, sort of thing. So anyway, that's what I wanted to say. And then, I don't know, listen, the spoilers ahead, by the way. So I just finished this series like a couple days ago, and they teased the next season on Twitter today. And check it out. There he is. He's not dead. He got captured by the Russians. And they actually kind of teased this a little bit at the end. After the credits rolled on the series, they had a scene where they had a prisoner that they fed to one of these monsters that are there. And they're speaking in Russian. And they say, no, don't take the American prisoner, the Russian one. And a lot of people speculated that it was this guy. But anyway, really cool. That character, Jim Hopper, is awesome. He's just the kind of brute that I like, you know what I mean? Anyway, I hope you found this video helpful. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week, God willing, on the next video. Hope this is helpful. God bless.